You know that one chair in your studio that just goes quiet every Wednesday at 2 o'clock? Same week after week. Bills are due, your Monday and Friday are slammed, and that one midweek pocket is sitting there like a silent money vacuum.
One of my clients had a chair like that. Every single Wednesday, 2 to 4 p.m., totally dead for months. We didn't touch her prices, we didn't extend her hours. Instead, we dropped in a single 60-minute micro event. 3 people came that first time. 2 of them, they're still regulars on her books today, paying full price and pre-booking like clockwork.
So here's the thing. You do not have to discount your work to fill slow days. Today, I'm walking you through my quiet calendar system, a super simple way to turn those quiet hours into reliable revenue using tiny, repeatable micro events, smart partner swaps, and a few signature rituals on your calendar.
By the end of this episode, you'll have 3 plug-and-play micro-event templates, exact wording you can use to reach out to local partners, and a 1-week pilot plan so you can test this without blowing up your schedule. Tech meets touch, right? Let's dive in.
All right, segment 1, 3 micro-event templates you can literally copy and drop into your calendar. Think of these like tiny 30 to 90-minute bursts that live inside your slow pockets. The first one is called Quick Glow Express. This is a 30 to 45-minute block on your slow day where you offer streamlined services that feel fast, luxe, and intentional. The key word there is intentional. This is not a flash sale, it's a focused window. So how do you frame it without sounding like a discount? Try a headline like, Quick Glow Express, 45 minutes to fresh hands between meetings, or Midweek Quick Glow, in and out shine for busy schedules. You're selling time and convenience, not shaving dollars off your worth. Inside that block, you might offer file, shape, cuticle tidy, and a fresh polish or gel refresh. No complex art, no big designs. Just clean, fast, and beautifully done. You set tight rules, pre-booking only, no art add-ons in this block, and a limited number of spots, maybe 3 slots max. If you truly want to sweeten it without discounting, you can stack value instead of cutting price. For example, Quick Glow Express comes with a hydrating oil finish and a tiny take-home cuticle oil sample while supplies last. That feels like a treat, not a bargain bin. Template 2, Client Appreciation Hour. This is a 60-minute micro event you drop into a quiet pocket once a month or once a quarter. It's invite only for past or favorite clients, and the goal is to strengthen relationships and reactivate people who haven't been in for a while. Picture this, Thursday at 1 p.m., your usual ghost town. Instead, you host a tiny client appreciation hour. You pour some sparkling water or tea, you set out a few mini hand scrubs they can try, maybe you demo one trending design on a practice tip. Super simple. You can frame it with a line like, Client Appreciation Hour, a tiny studio hangout with hand treats, design inspo, and first dibs on new appointment times. The perk is the experience and the access, not a lower price. And during that hour, your job is to talk, connect, and invite them to book their next full service at regular pricing. Template 3, Trade Spot Pop-Up. This is where your quiet calendar really starts to build community. In a Trade Spot Pop-Up, you reserve a 60 to 90-minute block on your slow day, and you share it with a complimentary local business, a brow artist, a massage therapist, a boutique, a coffee shop.
As a client, I love this idea. My favorite experience is walking into my nail appointment and discovering, oh wow, there's a local candle maker here today, or a brow artist showing quick brow mapping. It feels special, like I stumbled into a mini event.
Exactly. Clients don't see it as, oh, they're desperate for bookings. They see it as, that felt wonderful. They're always doing something cool here. For a Trade Spot pop-up headline, you can say, Nails X Brows Mini Pop-Up, Fresh Tips, Fresh Arches. Or Nails and Sips, Quick Mani Refresh with featured local coffee roaster. Reservation rules here are important. You limit seats, maybe 4 to 6 total, and you require a booking or RSVP. Each spot is either a paid mini service with you or a full price service plus a small in-studio bonus from the partner. The partner can either be on-site or they can send samples and cross-promote. No chaos, no open house free-for-all. All right, segment 2, partner swaps and local trades. Because a quiet calendar gets so much more powerful when you are not the only one filling those seats. Let's talk about who makes a great partner. You're looking for 3 things. 1, they share your ideal client. Similar vibe, similar budget. 2, they don't compete with you. And 3, they are already doing something consistently, like weekly classes, pop-ups, or regular content, so you're not dragging them into being organized. Think hairstylists, brow and lash artists, makeup artists, massage therapists, boutique owners, coffee shops near you, yoga and Pilates studios, even photographers who shoot branding sessions or weddings. Anyone whose clients like to feel polished and put together is a potential TradeSpot partner. Now let's make outreach easy. Script number 1, the DM. You can literally copy this and tweak the names. It goes like this. Hey, I'm a nail artist over on Main Street, and I love how you're building your community. I'm testing a tiny 60-minute TradeSpot pop-up on my slower afternoons, where I feature one local biz. You'd get to put your brand in front of my clients, we both promote it for a week, and we each track any new bookings that come from it. Would you be open to chatting about a low-effort collab like that?
Real talk, if I saw my favorite coffee shop post that they're doing a 1-hour pop-up with a nail artist, I'd absolutely screenshot it and send it to a friend. It feels like something to attend, not another ad.
Script number 2 is for in-person. You're at the yoga studio, you finish class, and you say, hey, I'm actually a nail artist a few blocks away. I'm building a tiny quiet calendar of midweek micro events, so my slow hours are more fun and profitable. I'd love to feature your studio for a 1-hour pop-up. Maybe we do a post-yoga quick glow or a class pass plus mini mani combo. Would you be open to swapping details and seeing if it fits? Hey, it's Sam from Forever Nails Studio. I'm piloting a super small collaboration series where I feature one local business for a 1-hour pop-up on my slower days. No big event, no massive planning, just 4 to 6 clients, a simple value swap, and we each track if we get new regulars from it. If that sounds interesting, shoot me a text and I'll send over a 1-line summary. Trade terms don't have to be complicated. You can say, we each promote the pop-up once on stories and once on the feed. You send one small perk for attendees, like samples or a tiny discount card, and we both note how many new clients we get from it over 30 days. That's it. No 10-page contract. To track it, open a simple notes app or spreadsheet and make 1 line per partner. Date, partner name, event type, seats filled, and where they came from. Your list, their list, or walk-ins. That's enough data to know if it's worth repeating. Segment 3. Ritualized time blocks and scarcity mechanics. This is where your calendar starts to feel like it has a heartbeat, little rhythms that your clients begin to recognize and anticipate. A ritualized time block is just a repeating, named window on your calendar with clear rules. For example, every first Wednesday from 2 to 4 p.m. becomes your 2-hour luxe slot. That's 2 back-to-back appointments with a little extra something built in, maybe an extended massage, a seasonal mask, or a nail art feature that's only available in that block. Why name it? Because clients remember names. 2-hour luxe slot, midweek shine session, Sunday reset nails. Those phrases create scarcity on their own. They sound like something that could sell out.
Here's what I think as a client. When I hear Sunday reset slot, I immediately picture my Sunday night. Candles, fresh nails, new week. I don't want to miss that. It's an experience, not just a time on a booking app.
Exactly. Now let's layer in scarcity without being gimmicky. You set clear limits. Maybe your 2-hour luxe slot is only 2 seats per week, with a small deposit required to book. If it fills consistently, you keep it. If it doesn't, you either adjust the offer or move the block to a different time. You can also create a micro waitlist trigger. For example, you add a line to your confirmations. P.S. Want first dibs on the next midweek shine session? Reply shine and I'll add you to the early bird text list. When 2 or 3 people reply, you know there's demand. When nobody does, cool, you learned something with zero drama. And please protect your margins. For every micro event or ritual block, set a minimum. Maybe it only runs if at least 2 of the 3 spots are booked. If you don't hit the minimum, you simply message, this week's quick glow window didn't reach the minimum bookings, so I'll be opening these times for regular appointments instead. Watch for the next one. You're in control. All right, segment 4, your 1-week quiet calendar pilot plan. This is where we turn this from a cute idea into an experiment that makes you money or gives you data, ideally both.
Step 1, choose one slow day and one slow pocket. Not your whole schedule, just that stubborn Tuesday morning or that quiet Thursday 2 o'clock. Step 2, pick one micro event from today. Quick Glow Express, Client Appreciation Hour, or a tiny trade spot pop-up with a local partner. Commit to running it once in the next 7 days. Step 3, invite 10 past clients and up to 3 partners. Your outreach can be very simple. To clients, hey, I'm testing a tiny midweek Quick Glow Express next Wednesday from 2 to 4 p.m. Fast, fresh nails for busy schedules. I have 3 spots. Want one? To partners, you can use the DM script from earlier.
If I got that message from my nail pro, I'll be like, I love this. It feels personal. It doesn't scream promo blast. It feels like I got tapped on the shoulder for something special.
Now, track 3 KPIs, just 3. 1, fill rate. Out of the seats you made available, how many actually booked? 2, conversion to regular booking. Of the people who came, how many either pre-booked their next full service or came back within 30 days? And 3, incremental revenue. How much money did that block bring in that your calendar would have completely missed? You don't need fancy software for this. A sticky note works. For example, Quick Glow, Wednesday 2 to 3 p.m. 3 seats, 2 filled, 1 new client, 1 upgrade to full service next week. $120 in revenue that didn't exist before. That's enough to decide if you repeat it next week or try a different template. If your fill rate is at least 60% and at least 1 person rebooks, that's a strong sign your quiet calendar block is worth repeating or refining. If it's lops, you didn't discount, you didn't burn your energy for a whole day, you just ran a 60-minute experiment and learned something about your market. Let's wrap this up with a quick recap. The quiet calendar is about turning predictable slow pockets into tiny, repeatable moneymakers without touching your prices or adding endless hours. You've got 3 micro-event templates. Quick Glow Express for fast, intentional services, Client Appreciation Hour to reactivate and deepen relationships, and Trade Spot pop-ups to bring in new faces through smart local partners. You learned how to reach out to partners with simple DMs, in-person conversations, and phone scripts, plus how to keep the terms light but clear so you're not drowning in admin. And you've got the idea of ritualized time blocks, named limited slots like a 2-hour Lux slot that build anticipation and scarcity in a respectful, non-gimmicky way. Your immediate next step? Open your calendar, circle 1 quiet pocket in the next 7 days, pick 1 micro event we talked about, and send that first message to a client, to a partner, or both. Nail it every time by actually testing, not just thinking about it.
From the client side, I'm telling you, when my nail pro does this kind of thoughtful, tiny event, I feel more loyal. I share it with friends and I stay on the books. Those slow hours can absolutely become your favorite community moments.
If today helped you see your slow days differently, make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss the next set of plays. We're here every day talking beauty, business, and beyond, where tech meets touch and your systems support your creativity. Let's dive in and make your business shine every day, not just on your busiest ones. Stay curious, stay creative. Until next time, keep your nails and your business thriving.